don't have to be afraid. God has great plans for you. This child is his way.
Since the movie's been out, even though this is home entertainment release and everything, I got to start with like a technical thing, because in the middle of the movie, there is that birthing scene. So now I was trying to figure out, what are you watching when you're on like the one side? I mean, I can't imagine all this stuff is in there. So I was trying to figure out what you're reacting to in that scene.
I was watching Friends on a little portable. No, I actually didn't get to witness the vagina in action, but Arkasha is a very detailed describer and storyteller, and she in grave detail explained to me what was about to happen. So I knew what was supposed. I think you were actually narrating it at some point. So you're like, and now the hand.
I think I did, yeah.
Like from behind the camera. But I'm actually just looking at like a little green X on the camera for that moment.
Which is insane. Like those reactions from, sorry, it was an interesting shooting day, because we couldn't shoot that entire scene in the time that we had in one day. So we had to break it up. And I was terrified that it would just be a disaster. And you saved the day with your
but you would always come up to me when, if you know, we didn't have the eyeliner, we didn't have the thing for the day, and Karsha would say, she'd be like, are you okay with this? Is that all right? And it was so attentive, and yeah, but I'm looking at little green X.
That's how good a director I am. You're looking at nothing. I'm so sorry about that.
The X is a picture of you.
It's just me. No, you know, it's actually, when you read the script, it starts to become panic inducing, because you're realizing like, okay, whoever plays Margaret is going to be on set every single day. They're in every single scene with the exception of, you know, the finale. And it's extremely emotionally taxing, and then quite a physical role. This is going to be hell for somebody, you know, and you're a key collaborator, if not the most important collaborator. And so if you, if there isn't chemistry, there's no movie, you know?
Yeah.
And so meeting Nell, there is instant chemistry. And just off the bat, which you did not have to do this, but you did for us, was reading one of the more intense scenes over Zoom. And honestly, just knocked it out of the park, nailed it, freaked all of us out. I was crying. There was no debate. It was just Nell from the second we met her. And you made it so fun. We had fun on this
good time. We had a good time. And when Karsha's saying, you know, whoever plays Margaret is going to go through hell, I was like, not me. I loved it. I really did. I really did. Yeah.
You like embraced every, like, I think it's very terrifying for, you know, women to actively place themselves in a role that may not be glamorous all the time, you know, and you like totally dove in head first. And I was so grateful to you for that. It was very inspiring for me.
Another awesome scene in this is, it's getting towards the third act, or it's even like the beginning of the third act. You're in the street and you know, like there's this crazy, maybe like immaculate conception that's happening, but there's a lot of you like groaning and and also you know, and at times like you're on your knees like on the street. So I was wondering like how just physically exhausting that might have been for you. Like I don't know if you like maybe lost your voice like after shooting those scenes, or how bad your knees hurt from just having to be on the street to kind of do the scene.
You're the first person who's mentioned my knees, and I'm very happy that you have, because they did kill after that. And yeah, I did lose my voice, but it felt so good. It felt like I loved being exhausted from that, because it felt like such a rewarding thing to be tired from doing. We did it twice. And I would have pushed for a third if you'd wanted it. It was one of the most like, not just creatively, but like emotionally freeing and cool moments of my life, to be honest, was performing that scene. And just being able to be contorted and brutal and ugly and rage-filled and animalistic and all the things that we're told not to be. And, you know, it just, it was very liberating, and I honestly would prescribe it as a form of therapy. I'm being dead serious. I really would. Do it at home in the mirror, freak out your neighbors, and enjoy.
Certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, the first Omen comes with never-before-seen bonus extras on the May 28th digital release and also on the Blu-ray DVD release arriving July 30th. Limited edition Blu-ray and DVD packages include collectible artwork and special edition packaging designed to celebrate the legacy of the Omen franchise.
It's not real. 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 Who said that?
This is very real.